Hey there, this is Lana, the Comedian Medium. I am bringing you Taurus financial and career reading for June of 2020. Please hit like and subscribe for a chance to win a free reading or hypnosis. You can also visit thewisewomансage.com. That's my blog page. I have to put some blogging on there. I haven't done it in a while. And usually like little tips to help you navigate spirituality. That's kind of what I'm doing. Every once in a while I get like just little things. I've got to also have another channel I've started. It's an organic farming channel. It's called the Crazy Chicken Lady's Garden. So subscribe to that too, because I'm going to start, there's things that I didn't realize people didn't know. It's common sense because my whole family's always farmed. So I didn't realize I knew as much as I do. And it's like, I just have learned it from my family. I've learned it other places too, because I talk to lots and lots of people. I'm a very extroverted person. So it sounds like I'm going crazy from the lockdown in COVID. I am, because I'm extrovert. It's very difficult for me because so it's been, I'm at my end. I need to be out now. And I know I'm getting tested. I believe that I've already had COVID. I think I had it back in January. So I'm getting a antibody test. If I do have an antibodies test, I'm going to be giving out plasma. So I hope I am, because I really want to help other people. That's kind of what my whole life is about, is helping other people. So I noticed that with me, if I ever want to be successful in my life, I have to always have other people and put them first. And then what I want help comes to fruition. Just a thought. Okay, so let's see what we get here. Getting your wish. And you're going, whatever. Now I am a Taurus North Node, by the way. So I have a very strong kind of Taurus-y. And if you know anything about the North Node, it's in astrology, is that it's what you're working on in this lifetime. What's your overall goal? Mine's how to learn how to deal with money and how to make it spiritually. And that's what a Taurus North Node does. Now, if you have a normal Taurus sign, I hate to tell you, but you somehow money is involved with you. You're either good at money, you're learning how to deal with money, you understand, understand how to make money, or, it's something to do with finances, security. It's usually that, okay? But for me, I'm learning how to, and it's directly related to how dealing with money and how to make it spiritually, like without how to enjoy making, how to love your work. It's almost kind of like that. So, okay. So now you were really, really afraid coming out of May and June. But it was starting to end, but this, when it's upright, you're worrying for no reason. Okay. This is unproductive, but at the same time, you're hoping that it's going to end, and you don't feel like there's an end in sight, where this is kind of a shorter term. This is a little longer term. That's what that means. Now, you had gotten help. Remember I told you guys were, now if you look back in my readings way back in like February, I said I thought we were getting money. Like I also did a yearly reading. I said somebody's going to help us. And I didn't know at the time that it was the government, from Americans, and for like the rest of the world. I got readings all over the place, all over the world. There was help that came, and it helped you pay your bills. So, see here's stability, conventionality. It could be the government. It can be also religious. It can be somebody that would help you. I always say that this is the constraints of a 9-to-5 job. So this is a very traditional thing. Now, you were down and out, and this card doesn't mean that you're actually down and out. It's more of your perception. So when I see these two cards laid together kind of like this, that's okay, that it's mostly in your mind. Now, we all know it's Taurus. We're always thinking about our finances, our stability, our inheritances, our, where that's something that's always kind of in the forefront of what we're doing, okay? And not the saying that we're not there's not other things, but it plays a significant role in a Taurus. So, you got a King of Wands coming up in June. Now that's a fire sign. All right. So Taurus is an earth sign. This is a fire sign. You know, you're coming out of June and you've weathered the storm. See, look at you've weathered that storm. Okay. King of Wands is somebody playing a significant role. It's a Leo, a Aries, or a Sag. Okay. Now, there's money involved. This is your inheritance. This is how you build your wealth, your fortune. Okay. You know, you've come so far and you've yet to go, but you're kind of waiting it out, waiting to see what happens. Okay. I want to say some of you guys might be having to, I feel like you have to miss a couple of you people may have to dip into some savings or to some inheritance a little bit this month to get it through as you come out of June into June and things are looking better. Okay. Just thought I would point that out. So now look at here's the King of Pentacles. Now we all know this could be you. You're going to be okay. All right. Now you're ending something. You're ending something. All right. Now, the reason that I say that also is because this is a 30-day card. So in June, you're coming, so the whole month of June, you're in the process of getting your wish. So if you're going back to work, maybe you are. Maybe your business is picked back up. You know, maybe you have a business partner that says, okay, let's do this. And all of a sudden you're back where you were. So don't worry. The money's coming. The money, the stability, the job, okay? You've got a King of Cups, though, here, which is interesting. Now, the King of Cups doesn't mean just necessarily a person, because that could be a Cancer. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it also can mean spirituality and a time of healing, a time of coming back into your own, okay? So that if I were doing this a spiritual reading, there's a fine line between spirituality and money. There's also a fine line between sex and spirituality too, but that's a whole nother thing. But there's a fine line there. And just that you understand that money is a means to an end. Money is energy. How are you going to spend it? How you spend your energy? Just thought I would point that out. But you are going back into something. You are either going to start a new job, a new career, back to work. You're like, I would say this is what the hell card. Okay, let's do it. Okay. And you're getting your wish. So what's your wish? You want to go back into your job? You want a new job? I just know that all of this is taking care of it and working itself out in 30 days. So this whole month of June, you're getting your karma. I have said this a million times about karma. This year is the year of karma. Have you been a good person? Have you been blessed? I bet you're going to get blessed this year. Been a good person? I mean, we're not totally perfect. And I know that. I've done some shitty things myself. But I also know that I've always tried to do my best to always put everyone, to always help everybody. I'd give you the shirt off my back. I would. That's amazing. And I've always been blessed for that. Well, your time's coming. Your time's coming, folks. Okay? So I feel like this is going to there's some stability that's going to be happening that's really, really going to let you calm down and relax. Because I feel like some of you guys are very nervous, and this can be on the card of nervousness. Okay? Like I said, this is all in your head. Okay? But it's coming, and you've got your wish. So what's your wish? You want a new job? You want to make more money? Do you want your investments to start to increase? Remember, I don't know if you've looked at all of my readings, but I said when back in March and everything crashed, I said just hold on to your investments. Do not move them around. Leave them where they're at. They are going to bounce back. I still say the economy is going to it's going to fluctuate now all the way through November, but just hold on. Everything's going to bounce back. Be patient. This was a time, kind of like, I want to say this is like a hiccup in your life. You know, I'm 53 years old. It was 6 weeks. It's 9 weeks, whatever. It's a hiccup compared to what, you know what I'm saying? All right. So let's see what else we get. See, you were defeated, you know, but this is what, okay. Now, you're having spiritual strength in the month of June. A spiritual strength. You've got to be. Remember I told you you're learning how to make yourself happy making money. That's what a Taurus North Node is. If you don't understand what a North Node is, you can easily find it, and they'll explain, because you'll have a North Node and a South Node. And I know mine is Taurus, and I know I'm also a number 8. If you do not know your number, do a numerology, put your whole name together in letters, and that's your original name, not your married name, not whatever. Your original birth name, that becomes one number, and you add it all together. Also, your birth date becomes a number, and I am an 8, and which means I have to do with money and power, and it matches my North Node, which is Taurus. So I used to think a lot of this stuff was garbage. I used to really, really think astrology was crap, but I'm going to tell you, the more I get into it, the more I understand it, the more detailed that you become as you learn this. I can usually guess what signs you are. And people are like, oh my God, how'd you know? I'm like, because you just behave that way. Okay? So here's your solar plexus. That's your soul. Your soul knows what's working on. See, look at spiritual strength. You know what you're working on. You know what I'm saying when I say this cup card. It may not be exactly what I'm saying, but you know what I'm talking about. All right? Now, you've got obstacles and challenges. Don't say it. It's not like you don't. And it's going to take care of itself in 30 days. So, all right? And memories of love. Like some of you guys, like, you want to go back to work? I know I always said I hate my job. I'm done with my job. I'm burned out. Now I'm missing my job. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, but you know what? I needed this little downtime. You know, I'm not saying that there's not a lot of bad things going on, because I know 5 people who have passed from COVID, and personally, and this is not fun. It is not fun at all. But for many of us, this is a spiritual learning tool too, that God has given us to appreciate it. Okay? Because it's made me have appreciate what I have. Okay? With that said, this is Land of the Comedian Medium, and I'm offering 25% off my readings right now. So give me a call, book me on Facebook. So if you want to hit me up, go to paypal.com or go on to my Facebook, Enchanted Sky. I'm on sale. It'll say I'm on sale. Okay. I'm below in the below this video, and hit me up, and then go on Facebook and hit a time. And I'm pretty much, it comes and goes where I'm booked solid, and then I have a little time right now. So with that said, this is Land of the Community Medium, and I will be bringing you your love reading in a week.